Hi, and welcome to this talking head video. In the next couple weeks and probably the next little bit, you guys are going to be seeing a lot of different content on the channel. There will still be PowerShell content, there will still be shorts, but we're actually going to be exploring more of Linux server management and more open source. So I know that a lot of people are moving away from VMware, especially because of the Broadcom acquisition and the charges that they're charging for licenses. So the first video we're actually going to be doing next week is going to be setting up our Proxmox server. So we're going to be setting up a new home lab. I know that we've already done a home lab series in the past, but that was mostly focusing with Windows Hyper-V. This time we're going to be using Proxmox, which is completely open source. You don't need to worry about Windows licensing unless, of course, you're putting Windows VMs on it. It's also super lightweight, so you can definitely run it on a laptop. As long as your laptop has a network port, you're not going to have any issues. You're going to see on the laptop that I'm running it on right now, I'm running it with 8 gigs of RAM. So you don't need a super powerful computer. It only really requires 1 gig of RAM. It's a super easy install. I'm going to walk you guys through it, make sure that the network is working, and then I'm going to be showing you guys how to create VMs on it, and any other questions that you guys have on that as well. Because I know that is probably a move that a lot of people are going to be doing, especially in the enterprise world, unless you're one of the bigger corporations that could definitely take that hit of the price increase. But based on a lot of what I'm reading is a lot of people are switching to either Proxmox or Hyper-V. So I figured if you guys want to learn how to set up a Proxmox server, this would be a wonderful time to learn, unless you guys are already planning to go Hyper-V. In that case, the link to the Hyper-V video will be in the description of this video if that is something that you need help setting up. As well, there will still be PowerShell videos, and especially the Proxmox has a lot of APIs, so we can actually even manipulate our Proxmox through our PowerShell scripts. So we might even be taking a look at that if that's something that interests you guys as well. And then we're going to be taking a look at some cybersecurity, because as I mentioned a little bit earlier, probably a couple weeks ago now, I am in a new role, and I'm learning the role as I go, really, on cybersecurity. So if you guys are interested in a Learn With Me cybersecurity video series, please let me know in the comment section down below. I'm using the platform TryHackMe as well as books and different articles to learn. But maybe if you guys want, we can even set up a Wuzza environment, a Splunking environment, because all those tools are very good to learn, and especially maybe something to add to your portfolio as well. Same for the Proxmox. If companies are starting to look for people that have experience, this is a wonderful time to actually get into those technologies. And it's a relatively low cost of entry. Like I said, my laptop's not super powerful for running Proxmox. And on top of that, once you have Proxmox installed, you can have a Wuzza server, you can have an Ubuntu file server on there, you can have a Windows server on there. Of course, that'll depend on how much CPU and RAM you have, on how many VMs you can have on there. But you can have a bunch and then just have some of them running, turn some off, turn some on. This way you have a really good lab environment compared to having a Windows server with Hyper-V. It's a little bit heavier, a little bit clunkier. So hopefully that will help you guys have a home lab setup. This could even run on a Raspberry Pi or a mini PC that you can get on Amazon. It, at most, really all you'd have to spend if you don't have anything, if you don't already have a laptop that you can use, this could be something that's going to cost you maybe $100 to $200 to get the equipment. But if you have an old laptop from a couple years ago, or even 5 years ago, even maybe more, I think mine's about 7, 8 years old, you can definitely run it. It's not gonna do any harm, and you can play around with it. And then if you do find out that you need something a little bit stronger, then you can definitely go out and buy something stronger and then build more VMs on there. Well, we're also going to be taking a look at Kali and Kali Purple in the next little while. Again, that's kind of going back on that cybersecurity path there. But let me know if you guys would like to see the Learn With Me, and maybe I would also do the Learn With Me kind of like a streaming maybe on the weekends or on Tuesdays or Thursdays. That's usually the days that I am more available at night. But let me know if you guys would actually like to see that. Maybe we can all learn together if you guys are on that same path. Because I definitely find learning things together is a lot more fun than learning things on your own and sometimes bashing your head against a wall because something's not quite working. And it could just be a simple typo that you're not seeing or that I'm not seeing, because that happens to me still. Even on this day, you guys have seen me in the videos make typos and make mistakes. I don't take them out of my videos purely to show that mistakes do happen, and that is really kind of how you learn, especially learning coding, learning anything system administration. You're going to make mistakes before you actually learn, and that just reinforces your learning. If there's anything that I haven't mentioned that you guys would also like to see on the videos, please let me know in the comment section down below. Also, I know that my camera quality's been a little bit off, especially for this video, being a talking head video. In the last couple videos, my camera did just stop working the other day. So we're going to be getting a new camera for those series. So it should be back to crystal clear, or at least as crystal clear as I can really get with the software and the cameras. And that is really it. I thank every single one of you for, again, subscribing. We're almost at 16,000, which again is just a wild thing to think about for me. But I really, really appreciate the support. Your guys' comments are awesome. Your guys' emails are awesome that you guys are succeeding and learning tons of things. You guys are even teaching me things on some of your comments because I might have missed something, or you guys know an extra little trick and tip, and then I make a quick tip for everyone else to learn it. So it's been a awesome journey so far. I think it's been now like almost 4 years or 3 years. Um, and it's been a great journey. So I hope you guys stick around some more. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, also hit that notification bell to be notified when that next video comes out. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of newer content. It's not just going to be PowerShell now. It's not going to be a whole lot of PowerShell focus, but there will still be some PowerShell. But we're going to be definitely diving into some more system administration and cybersecurity, because that is the way that I am going. But we are still going to be doing some PowerShell because PowerShell is extremely useful for automating those things, and making those things take a lot less time and be a lot more simple once you can actually codify it and make functions out of it. And I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.